Alright, with practice and mental preparation, this tutorial will teach you how to B-twist, also known as the butterfly twist. The first thing you want to do before you get started is get warmed up and stretch out. Here are a few stretches I like. If you want a complete guide on stretching, see the annotation below or the link in the description. Alright, now let's get started. The first thing you want to do is figure out which way you like to spin. I like to spin towards my left shoulder, or counterclockwise, positive force vector. If you choose to spin towards your right arm, use opposite arms and legs as described in this tutorial. For beginners, regarding the B-twist, it often gets confusing deciding which leg to jump and which leg to kick with. So for spinning towards the left shoulder or counterclockwise, you're gonna be jumping off of your left leg and kicking back with your right leg. It's actually the same jumping and kicking leg if you were to do a corkscrew or gainer. However, the kick isn't in the front, it's in the back. However, you do not need the corkscrew or gainer as a prereq for the B-twist. It's just a good example to help explain things. Alright, now that we got our direction figured out, let's break down the motion and how to do the B-twist. The first thing that's a big part of this move is the dip. Basically what the dip is doing is making it so that you can jump up and still keep your body horizontal, as well as aid in momentum for rotation. So starting with the dip, you want to bend down on the side that you're not jumping off of. So for me, that's the side of my right leg. Then, when we reach around the bottom, you want to plant your left foot, not straight like your right foot, but to the side, going towards the motion of your B-twist. So your feet should be almost perpendicular to each other. Then you want to bring your upper body through the middle, past the other leg to almost behind you before you jump. So where the jump is going to come from is the jumping leg pushing down and the kicking leg kicking up, combined with the momentum generated from the arms and the dip. With that being said, let's look at the arm motion during the dip and the launch now. Start with your arms to the side of the kicking leg. Then as you dip, bring your arms through. Now when you jump, you bring your arms up, adding to your jump, increasing your height. Finally, before we go to the twist, let's take a look at the kicking leg. You start with this down, but as you come to the end of your dip, when you jump, you want to kick your kicking leg up in the back. You want to kick your kicking leg up at the same time you're jumping off your jumping leg. This is so that you can combine the force of your jumping leg with the force of your kicking leg to increase your height and your twist. Also, the kicking leg will aid in keeping you horizontal. If you start going too vertical, you can kick harder to bring your back up higher. Now that we got the dip and the launch down and essentially a crappy B-kick, we can now move on to the twisting motion. I think the best idea is to start with just a simple 360 in the regular standing position. Get used to doing this. Take note that when you twist, you are really using a lot of the upper body to generate torque. My arms start out wide and then crunch in to increase the speed of the twist. This same concept is going to be applied when we go horizontal. Alright, now we're going to take this 360 and we're going to add it into our B-twist setup, but without going completely horizontal. Now this isn't completely necessary, but it can help a lot of people in getting over the fear without just jumping into the horizontal twist. What you want to focus on by doing this is using the upper body and the arms to generate torque for your twist. Work on starting with the arms out and then bringing them in, increasing your speed. Get used to this because you're going to be doing this in the horizontal as well. Another thing to realize is that sometimes it looks like more spins than it actually is. Paying attention from where I launch to where I land, you'll notice that it's still only about a 360. That extra dip and turn into the spin with the B-twist causes it to look like an extra rotation or what have you. Now if you combine the dip and the launch with the bootleg 360, you'll get a horizontal B-twist. So let's take a closer look at all the actions involved in a full regular B-twist. So start on your kicking leg with your arms back, do the dip with the upper body, bringing the arms down and then bringing the arms up to help with lift. Bend at the knee, and as you dip from your kicking leg to pass to your jumping leg, you want to take off and then kick back with your kicking leg. As you jump and kick at the same time, you want to torque your upper body and wrap your arms in, causing you to twist. Pay close attention to the arms. First they shoot up behind my back to aid in lift, but then they wrap in to aid in rotation. When you feel yourself come around, open back up, spot, and land. Now, if you don't want to dip super deep, but still want a horizontal B-twist, what you can do is kick extra hard with the kicking leg. This will bring your butt up to the horizontal level with your upper body. Now you may choose to do your B-twist slightly differently. Everybody has their own ways of tweaking things to make them work for themselves. That's the best way to come up with new things and progress down your own road. With that being said, I hope this tutorial helps you guys out. Remember, keep practicing, don't get discouraged. Thanks for watching everybody, and don't forget to subscribe. I got weekly videos coming out. Peace, have a good one.